PMAC Movies back, and we are continuing the PMAC Favorite Movies 50 movie countdown. We're taking a look at number 20 down to number 11, and then we are inching so close to the top 10, baby. Some just fantastic movies here. If you enjoy these videos, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment so that I know that you want more of this type of video. Let's get into it, baby. We got yet more Tom Cruise. We've had some Tom Cruise in this thing. Apparently my favorite Tom Cruise movie, I think. We have Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt in Edge of Tomorrow. This is from 2014. I believe I first may have watched this movie in Australia, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. That was the year that I was over there, and I think we may have rented it. But anyway, the first time I watched this, it was just so entertaining. It's like that Groundhog Day sort of thing, but in the sci-fi realm. And it had a really good story, and, Tom Cruise always great, Emily Blunt great, and just love this movie. I've watched it several times. Another one that I could pop this in tonight and be sitting there munching popcorn and loving it. This is such a great movie. Edge of Tomorrow, supreme entertainment here. I really enjoy those sort of movies where it does like the same day over and over and over again. I think it really takes a look at the learning experience that we're supposed to go through as we live life, baby. So that is number 20. Down to number 19, we have from 2001, David Lynch's Mulholland Drive here. I believe Criterion also put this out on 4K. I have the Blu-ray here, 146 minutes. And I remember the first time I watched this, I got the DVD of it. And I was like, what the F? I mean, this is good, but what the F? I had never watched a movie that was remotely as strange as Mulholland Drive. I had no idea what the heck it meant, what the heck was going on. I think since then, I have somewhat of an idea since then, but not totally. I mean, this is a movie that's very difficult to piece together and to know what's going on, but it's extremely entertaining and extremely interesting the way it does it. And I don't even remember what's in this set. So we got the booklet there. And then, let's see, one disc set there from Criterion. Just a great movie. One of the weirdest movies. One of the weirdest movies quite likely ever made, Mulholland Drive. But really great. Up next, getting to just a good, great, solid drama. The original Rocky is number 18 from 1976. The original Rocky, just an absolutely fantastic, everything really, piece of acting. The story is so engaging. Sylvester Stallone, just an unbelievable performance. And just a great movie, a great classic movie, Rocky here on Blu-ray. We got another weird one, although I would say probably not quite as weird as Mulholland Drive, but, some people might feel that it is. This is a really nice set, and this is a movie that I don't know if this was in theater, very limited in theater, if it was straight to DVD. I remember getting the DVD of this back in the day, in the early 2000s. So this is from 2001, and it is Donnie Darko here. We now have the director's cut, which the last time I watched this, the director's cut was my preferred version, but I've heard that quite a few people prefer the theatrical version. Now, the thing is, this movie's so hard, again, to figure out what the heck happened. I think the director's cut fleshes that out more so that we kind of know more of what happened. But some, people don't necessarily like that. They like that it's kind of not totally spelled out for you. That's why some people prefer the theatrical cut. So the theatrical cut is 113 minutes. The extended is 133. It's called the director's cut. So yeah, this is just a really sweet set. It has like a book in here, it looks like. I'm not even sure how many discs are in this. We'd have to open it up, but this is about the movies, not really the editions. But Donnie Darko is a movie that is, it's just really weird. It's very interesting. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal in an early performance. It's got Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's got several, it's got Drew Barrymore in this. It's got Patrick Swayze. Jenna Malone is in this. This is just a fantastic movie. Richard Kelly, I'm not totally sure what he's been up to over the last few years. Southland Tales is another really weird one that I actually need to watch again. And then I think he made that movie The Box, which was an okay movie. I don't know really what he's done since then, but he really came up with some creative movies back in the day with this Donnie Darko especially. It's like a, sci-fi time travel, just crazy crap. Really, really great movie. That's number 17 on the list. Number 16, this was a classic for me when I was young. Watched it a ton when I was younger. And, I think nostalgia probably is a big reason for it making the list, but it's also a very entertaining, fun, action, comedy, horror movie. It is from 1984, number 16, the original Ghostbusters. We have the Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 set. Ghostbusters 2 was okay, but nowhere near the original Ghostbusters. Everybody's probably seen Ghostbusters. It's just a very, very entertaining movie. Great performance from Bill Murray. And just great stuff. Grew up with this baby. Would it be this high up if I didn't grow up with it? Absolutely not, but it's a fun one. And a lot of people probably around my age did grow up with Ghostbusters, really liking Ghostbusters. Up next, we have more Sylvester Stallone. And you've probably guessed what it is already. It's from 1982. It is First Blood. Yes, First Blood has beaten out Rocky as Sylvester Stallone's top movie. This is, the Rambo movies after First Blood, they went more like total action type thing. This was a character piece by and large. The police give Rambo a hard time, and he's out in the wilderness trying to escape when he didn't even commit a crime in the first place. I can't remember how all that got started. He was basically just in town and they wanted him out. There was actually no law broken. This is just a great movie and a great ending. And then they went full-blown action mode after this one. This was directed by Ted Kotcheff. So you got drama, you got action, you got supreme entertainment, First Blood. Up next, we got another classic from when I was younger, and it is the original Back to the Future here. Michael J. Fox. Just unbelievable entertainment. Again, it's a movie that probably everybody has seen. It's just supremely entertaining with the going back in time element, the fun element, the 80s, the 80s feel, and then, when he goes back in time, the feel of, what does he go back to, the 60s or something? I can't even remember now. It's been a while since I've seen this, but it's just very, very excellent here. Back to the Future. It would have been before the 60s, I believe, actually. Let's see, what else we got here? Number 13 Number 13, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Terminator. This is from 1984. Yes, this is the top Terminator for me. I did not have Terminator 2. This is another one where I didn't want to include both, so I'm like, Terminator's my top pick, but this is also in a way representing Terminator 2. I just feel like this has more. This definitely has action, but I feel like Terminator 2's maybe more focused on the action, whereas Terminator, this one is more focused on setting up the story of it all. So that's the aspect of it I like, and I do have this lenticular slipcover. And that's underneath. I'm not sure how many. So I got like this Blu-ray in here, and I have the little book from the DVD, but this I believe this is like the best version of this Blu-ray here is the best version, but I kept like the old artwork, I think is what I did there. So of course Terminator, everybody's seen that one too, everybody's seen that. Up next we have, let's see, we got, this is number 12 from 2004. Harry Potter. And I chose, to choose one movie, I chose Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. But again, kind of representing the whole Harry Potter series. Now here's the thing. I think Harry Potter might be my favorite movie series of all time. The issue is, as far as how high it would be on the list, is I don't think any one movie from it stands out above some of these other movies that I have ranked ahead of it. So that's kind of the issue. The best series, and we're not even done with like series of movies. I think like individual movies out of there are better than any of the Harry Potter movies, but the Harry Potter movies as a whole, I think, have pretty much everything beat. So Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, number 12. And this is actually the 4K Blu-ray combo set. So that is number 12. Number 11. This is the final film before we get to the top 10. This just missed the cut. This was in the top 10, and then I was like, there's some other movies that that deserve to be above this. And it is Frailty here on Blu-ray. We have Bill Paxton, we have Matthew McConaughey. This is one of the movies that got me into movies. It is from 2001. I think I might have been in high school or maybe college, probably high school, when I saw this on TV, and I was just blown away by it. Definitely wasn't as into movies then as I am now, and like I said, this and like American Beauty was another movie I saw on like HBO that really got me into movies. And there was a few others, but I just remember the story of this movie being so engaging and interesting, and you wanted to see what was going to happen with the sons in this movie. Like, the father's has some issues. What the sons, like, what are they going to do here? And then, you know, the loops that this movie throws at you, and it's just the whole thing is great, just great storytelling here, and just an absolutely phenomenal movie. So when I looked up Frailty, it said 2001 on Letterboxd, I believe. On the Blu-ray it says 2002, so I'm not sure like when this came out officially. So Frailty, though, Frailty, unbelievable, unbelievable. So that is it. That is number 20 to number 11. We're jumping in to the top 10 on the next PMAG Movies, baby.